Hey, I'm Kevin Smith, student minister at the Bright Christian Church, and if you're watching this video, you're probably going to the Ignite Retreat. And if you're not going to Ignite Retreat and you're watching this video, you must be really bored. So first off, I just want to say thank you. Thanks for taking time out of your weekend and being willing to go to Ignite. We could not do Ignite without you, and so from somebody who works hard to make sure that Ignite happens, I'm really appreciative of the fact that we have adult volunteers that are willing to go and spend the weekend just caring about kids and getting to know them better and spending the weekend with them. And so we really appreciate you taking the time to do that. So a couple things that I want to do in this video is just kind of get you prepared for what you're going to do while Ignite, and kind of what your role is and what you can expect. And so just thought that this might be a great way to expose you to what Ignite is all about, and so that you would be ready for the weekend. So first thing is that you are coming for students. Your number one job, your number one role while you're there is to be involved in what the students are doing, and to be getting to know them better, and so to be fully engaged in with what students are doing. That could be students from your church, it could be students that are staying in your cabin, it could be a group of students that you meet that are in your small group. Whatever the case may be, that you would be engaged with students throughout the weekend. What that might look like is, especially during free time, like let's say it's time where we're going to be eating lunch or dinner, what we don't want to see is a huge table of all adults sitting down eating. What we want is you intermingled with the kids, eating with them, just kind of spending time with them. Same thing at worship. What we don't want is like that big back row of adults sitting and all of the kids kind of doing their own thing, and you guys kind of withdrawing from them. Or even worse would be a group of adults just mingling in the back, standing up, not engaged in worship and not engaged with the students. We want you infused in with the kids, sitting down there with them during worship. And so if you could help us out with that, that's going to make the weekend go a whole lot smoother. And so we really would appreciate that. One of your next goals, one of your next roles that you're going to be playing while you're there is that you will be helping out with a small group. Most of you, a couple exceptions probably will end up happening, but most of you will get plugged into a small group. And so this week, the same week in which you're receiving this video, your youth minister will probably send you a packet through the email of small group materials. It's got a cover letter. John Batch, who wrote our small group materials, kind of introduces you as to what you're going to be doing. This is really simple stuff, and basically the job, or what you're going to be doing, is kind of debriefing after each worship session that we have. And so there's going to be questions to take kids through, and so that they can better understand what exactly is happening during the worship session and what we're trying to accomplish with them. It's also just a time for prayer and for kids to kind of open up a little bit about what we're talking about. Our theme is Tell, Show, Be, and it's all about evangelism, all about sharing your faith with your friends. And so probably going to be an opportunity for kids to share a lot about some people that they need to talk to, some of the struggles that they have with sharing their faith with their friends, maybe some of the questions that they have about what they would say to their friends. And so there's materials in the small group stuff for you to help you with that. And so you're just going to kind of be guiding them through that. So take a look at that. You also get hard copies when you arrive on Friday night. And so just kind of be prepared and knowing that that's what's going to happen. If you've been to Ignite before, you kind of know that drill. If you're new to Ignite, you'll definitely want to check that out so that you're comfortable with what's going to happen. You may be asking questions like, well, who am I partnered up with to lead a small group, or what's my small group going to consist of? The small groups will be guy only and girl only. I can tell you that. I can't tell you right here on video who specifically you're partnered up with, or how many students exactly you'll have in your group. You'll find all that out Friday. On Friday, when you arrive, you will come in and check in just like the kids will. You'll get a bag. It'll have a lot of stuff in it for you that'll help you out during the weekend. And then on Friday night, around 8:30 p.m., after everybody's checked in and found out where they're sleeping and all that kind of stuff, we will have an adult meeting. And so that'll be a great place for you to find out even more information if anything's changed from the time that I'm recording this till then. you'll be able to find out the latest and greatest on what's going to happen that weekend. But even before then, if you've got questions, you can ask your youth minister. I'll put my email address, kevin@brightchristian.org, on the screen, and you can email me and ask me any questions that you have about Ignite. But leading a small group and being engaged with students and in their lives is really the two main purposes you have while at Ignite. The third thing, and probably the most important, is that we just want you to represent Jesus Christ while you're there in everything that you do and everything you say, and to help to model that for students. If there's an issue with students, please bring that to our attention right away. If it's something that can't be handled, and we'll go over kind of that at the adult meeting, specifically what some of those instances might be. But basically, you're kind of responsible for helping police your small group and helping police your cabin. And so if you can help with that, I feel like the best way to do that is to model that. So if you're modeling Christ-like behavior, you're not making fun of people, you're not saying things about people, you're not pranking people, then most likely your kids will follow suit and they won't be doing the same. So we're really looking forward to the Ignite Retreat. Pray that you have an amazing time. We ask that you be praying about the retreat, be praying about the students, be praying about the other leaders, so that we have an amazing weekend. We're hoping for some amazing weather, and we just pray that everything is going to go awesome, and really looking forward to seeing you March 30th through April 1st at the Ignite Retreat. Thanks.